Welcome to News You Missed with a sprinkle of financial funnies for September the 26th, 2025. Boys are busy, and so you're stuck with me, your host, 100% real. I'm not AI. Just for those of you, I am real, and I've just got a dodgy chair with a bit of a backrest that makes me look a bit funky sometimes. So we've got everything from sneeze in the UK to tariff tantrums in the US. Crypto crashes and geopolitical giggles, so buckle up, grab a snack and let's dive in with a grin and some cheeky takes. First up, UK sneezing season kicks off. Health officials are waving the red flag as flu and the new COVID variant, Stratus, spread faster than gossip at a pub. Experts say it's no biggie yet. Booster shots and mask nags could make a comeback by winter, with hospitals bracing for a crowd. Another variant, it looks like COVID's auditioning for a sequel nobody asked for. Wash your hands, don't sneeze on your mate, and keep it calm. Stratus sounds like a cloud, not the apocalypse. Well, obviously we know what they're planning, guys, so it's always good to know what they are thinking next. Moving on, London's vape vigilantes. London police are wielding a sci-fi tech to sniff out drug-laced vapes in clubs because puffing on strawberry haze isn't trippy enough for some. Outlook expect arrests and maybe a ban on sketchy vape flavours. Clubs might start checking your vape like it's a boarding pass. Drug-laced vapes, what's next? Cocaine cappuccinos? Kudos to the coppers for going all Blade Runner. Let's keep the party safe, no psychedelics. Next, Labour leader Keir Starmer wants mandatory digital ID cards to tackle illegal immigration, but privacy buffs are screaming Big Brother alert. Parliament set for a shouting match. This could stall or spark more surveillance apps. Starmer's trying to turn the UK into a QR code checkpoint. Secure the borders, fine, but I don't want to scan my face to grab fish and chips. Ease up, mate. Now, next up, flying to the UK's crypto power play. Chancellor Rachel Reeves is teaming up with US for a crypto sandbox to test blockchain goodies, aiming to make the UK a crypto kingpin with 19% adult adoption. More startups could flood London, but one big scam might tighten the screws. Reeves is like, cryptos are ticket to the big leagues. Love the hustle. London could be the Bitcoin capital, but let's not let it turn into a dodgy crypto casino. Well, if London's going to be the Bitcoin capital, I wonder what's going on there. More corruption? Just saying. Zooming along, the Financial Conduct Authority slashed crypto firm approval times by 2/3, greenlighting 5 since April to quiet the haters. Expect a wave of new exchanges, but regulators will pounce if someone's laundering through Dogecoin. The FCA finally found out the fast forward button. This is gold for blockchain nerds, but don't approve everything crypto bro with a hoodie and a dream. Next up, UK's Brexit crypto swagger, ditching the EU's MiCA rules. The UK sticking with its FSMA laws to regulate digital assets. Take that, Brussels. Fintech startups might swarm London, but EU trade talks could get spicy over regulatory gaps. Swinging over UK's AI superpower dreams. With Nvidia's help, the UK's launching big AI initiatives to outsmart global rivals. Billions in AI cash are coming, but job loss fears and Skynet ethics debates loom. The UK plus Nvidia, that's like pairing bangers and mash with a supercomputer. Let's code the future, but don't let robots nick my job or my biscuits. Racing 2, hackers stole names, photos and addresses of 8,000 kids from a UK nursery database. Parents are livid. Tougher school cybersecurity laws are likely, and parents might start eyeing homeschooling. Stealing kids' data? These hackers are lower than a snake's belly in a ditch. Lock them up in a Wi-Fi free dungeon. Nurseries, step up your game. Our kids deserve better. Rolling on, a woman lost £700,000 to a scammer posting as Brad Pitt. But she says she's glad it gave her a life purpose. Expect more anti-scam campaigns and maybe AI to spot fake Hollywood heartthrobs. £700,000 to fake a Brad Pitt? I'd be sobbing into my tea, my pillow, not finding purpose. Scammers are worse, but lady, maybe stick to Ocean's 11 Returns rerun next time. Shifting gears, PM Keir Starmer's government is a hot mess. Comms chief Steph Driver quit, Andy Burnham's eyeing his job, and voters are giving him the cold shoulder in polls. A cabinet reshuffle or early election could be coming if Starmer doesn't get it together. Labour's like a soap opera with no script. Starmer promised change but delivers drama, chaos and a lot of BS. Burnham circling, this is juicier than a Coronation Street plot twist. Flying across the pond, first up, Grand Central goes dark. A power outage plunged New York's Grand Central terminal into darkness, trapping 5 MTA workers in an elevator. Power was back on in an hour and no trains delayed. Con Edison's digging into the cause. Expect calls for grid upgrades to keep transit hubs lit. New York City without power is like a rom-com with no kissing. Glad it was quick, but let's not get Grand Central becomes a candlelit tourist trap. Moving on, the Consumer Product Safety Commission ordered Amazon to recall 500,000 sketchy products. Think fire starting toasters and suffocation risk pillows. Amazon might lawyer up or crack down on third-party sellers. Tighter e-commerce rules incoming. 500,000 dodgy items. Amazon's like a flea market from hell. Clean it up. Bezos, nobody wants a blender that doubles as a Molotov cocktail. Next, the 2025 Ryder Cup kicked off at Bethpage Black. The Team USA's Scheffler and DeChambeau ready to pummel Team Europe. High viewership expected, maybe some rowdy fans in the stands. Golf's not always posh. Golf Super Bowl is here and I'm in it for all Team USA. Europe, bring your best swing cause Scheffler's clubs are hotter than a Texas barbecue. Swinging to Dallas, ICE tragedy. A gunman opened fire at an ICE facility, killing one detainee, injuring 2, then took his own life. Expect debates over ICE security and immigration policy to heat up. Political fallouts are coming, heartbreaking and senseless, like a punch to the gut. ICE facilities are powder kegs. The USA needs more smarter safety measures, not just more walls. Well, Trump is doing his best and he's doing it in a timely fashion and he's been doing excellent. Racing to Trump's headline, tornado. Heavy truck tariffs, 25% tariffs on imported big trucks start October the 1st. Supply chains could take a hit. Truck makers might scramble to build US plants. Trump swinging the tariff stick like a golf club. Love the Build in America vibe. 100% tariffs on imported pharmaceuticals unless companies build US factories. Pharma giants might relocate, but drug prices could spike short term. Bringing jobs at home is great, but I'm sure your wallet is nervous. UN drama, Trump's comments on London Mayor Sadiq Khan and autism sparked outrage from UK and US officials. Diplomatic shade throwing could strain US-UK ties. Expect more Twitter storms. Trump's mouth is like a runaway train. He's got a point about free speech. Immigration crackdown. He admits rolling out AI-driven surveillance for tougher border enforcement. Tech firms could cash in, but privacy groups are gearing up for a brawl. AI at the border, it's like Terminator meets Border Patrol. Secure the line, sure, but don't turn into a surveillance sitcom. Former FBI Director James Comey has been indicted for lying to Congress in 2020 and obstruction. He's set to surrender tomorrow in Virginia, claiming innocence. A high-profile trial could shape up DC and set a precedent for other ex-officials. Comey in cuffs, pass the popcorn. If he's guilty, justice needs to sting. But let's make sure it's not just a political witch hunt. Comey's son-in-law, Troy Edwards, quit his job as a federal prosecutor in Virginia right after the indictment. More DOJ resignations could follow if the case escalates. The spotlight is on. Edwards bailing is like jumping off the Titanic. Family drama or smart move. Either way, this is spicier than a reality TV reunion. Flying to Bolton's WMD document mess. The FBI seized classified files from John Bolton's office, some labelled weapons of mass destruction. He could face 20 years if charged. Charges depend on the document's contents. Could be a bombshell or a dud. Bolton hoarding WMD papers is like spying thriller gone wrong. If he broke the law, lock him up, but don't hype up old memos like they're Mission Impossible. Swinging over, Trump hosted Pakistan's PM Shahbaz Sharif and Army Chief Azim Munir, signalling warmer ties. Could boost trades and security deals, but geopolitical ripples are likely. Trump playing nice with Pakistan, that's a plot twist. Let's hope it's about peace and trade and not just photo ops for the gram. Jumping to European Union, the EU's prepping its first Digital Markets Act, like against Google for favouring its own service like Google Shopping. Google might appeal, but more tech fines could follow across the block. Google's like that kid who always picks himself first in gym class. EU's got a point, but let's not scare off innovation with a fine frenzy. Moving on, Apple warned it might pull some products from Europe over Digital Marketing Act compliance headaches. This could disrupt iPhone sales or spark a compromise with EU regulators. Apple throws a tantrum. Take your toys and go home then. EU's rules are tough, but don't leave us iPhone-less unless it finds a middle ground. Trade Chief Maros Sefcovic is pushing to restart stalled US talks on steel and aluminium tariffs. Progress could ease trade tensions, but Trump's tariff moods swings might complicate things. Let's talk trade, not throw off tariffs like confetti. Sefcovic's got the right idea. Nobody wins in a trade war, except maybe the accountants. A MiCA-compliant Euro-pegged stablecoin in 2026 could boost digital payments, but adoption depends on trust and tech rollouts. A Euro stablecoin? That's like a digital cash with a beret. If banks pull it off, it's a game changer. Just don't make it a bureaucratic snooze fest. Swinging to EU crypto fraud, Euro just took down €100 million crypto scams across 23 countries, with arrests in Spain and Portugal. More cross-border crackdowns likely as crypto crimes grows. Scammers getting nabbed, love to see it. These crooks thought they could hide behind blockchain. Wrong. Keep the cuffs coming. Racing to Stranger Things mania, the Stranger Things 5 finale, The End of the Beginning, drew 82 million viewers globally in 72 hours, with huge EU numbers. Netflix stocks might get a bump, and expect spin-off rumours to heat up. 82 million of us binged The Upside Down. That's a cultural earthquake. I can't actually remember when I last put my television on. Switch it off! First, flying to BRICS nations. BRICS countries are building BRICS Pay, a blockchain system for trading in local currencies, with Russia testing a Digital ruble could challenge dollar dominance, but adoption hinges on tech and trust. Russia's pushing BRICS clear, a securities settlement platform by bypass Western systems. It could attract non-aligned nations, but technical and political hurdles are high. At the BRICS dialogue, the UAE flaunted its digital trade infrastructure and record foreign investment inflows. More details could flow, positioning UAE as a BRICS trade hub. Swinging to Russia's hosting a 2026 Tech Entrepreneurship Summit with BRICS and SCO nations. Could spark innovation, but sanctions might limit global turnout. Flying to China's gold power move. China's gearing up to hold foreign sovereign gold reserves, flexing financial muscle. Could shift global finance influence, but trust issues might limit takers. XRP's down 10% this week. Spot buyers are stepping in, but a drop to 107k is possible if macro fears persist. Moving on, ETF frenzy. BTC ETF saw $241 million inflows after 2 days of outflows. ETH funds lost $79 million. Rex Osprey launched the first US ETH staking ETF, and Bitwise filed for the Hype ETF. The more crypto ETFs could flood the markets, boosting adoption but adding volatility. Next, BlackRock registered an iShares Bitcoin Premium Income ETF in Delaware. A formal filing could draw big institutional money, pushing BTC higher. BlackRock jumping on Bitcoin? That's like your grandpa buying a Tesla. If they go all in, crypto's going mainstream, just don't let them crash the party. Swinging to two Texas brothers facing charges for $8 million crypto kidnapping in Minnesota. SEC's probing suspicious stock trades before crypto treasury announcement. Kidnapping for crypto, these guys watch too many Breaking Bad reruns. SEC's on the case? Good, let's clean up the crypto Wild West. Racing to global crypto moves, US-UK alignment, joint regulatory sandbox and stablecoin oversights in the works. Could streamline crypto rules, attracting global firms. UK and US teaming up? That's like Batman and Robin for blockchain. Let's make crypto legit, not a regulatory nightmare. Australia's crypto laws draft legislations to regulate crypto like traditional finance. More investor confidence, but compliant costs could hit small firms. Aussie crypto rules? G'day regulations. Hope it's a fair dinkum and doesn't strangle innovation. Tether minted 1 billion USDT on Ethereum. The outlook boosts liquidity but could raise stablecoin scrutiny. Tether printing cash like it's monopoly money. Useful, but let's make sure it's not inflating a bubble. Farage's crypto push. Nigel Farage urged the Bank of England to embrace crypto and rethink QE. Unlikely to sway the caution, but could spark debate. Farage talking crypto, that's like your uncle hyping NFTs. Loving the energy, Nigel, but banks are not ready for your Bitcoin sermon. Well, from UK sneezes to UK tariffs, crypto crashes to BRICS bravado, the world serving up with drama and a side of chaos. Stay sharp, folks, and don't fall for the fake Brad Pitts or the dodgy vapes. And that's your news you missed and financial funnies for today. Flu, tariffs, crypto chaos and zombies. Basically, the world's on fire. At least we can laugh while marshmallows roast. I hope you guys have had a blessed week, and I hope you have an even more blessed weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, in news and in markets, the outlook may be grim, but the opinion is always free. See you tomorrow, guys, on the Insiders Club, where we have Jason Q unpacking, decoding and strutting his stuff as he does. It's going to be great, guys. Come on over. You can ask any questions live. So for now, guys, have a beautiful day and bye-bye.